Heading to the dealership to see what's going on. I mean, the check engine light's gone. Everything's, I don't know. We need to get it figured out.
So basically, they're saying now that if it's the transmission, it's gonna take a year to get a new transmission for our truck. Hey guys.
Hey guys.
So today is the day that we had to put our dog down. I called them and I asked them, do you have a valve body for a 2024 Chevy Silverado? And he laughed at me. He said, I have 5 to 7 vehicles right now that need one of those. Our home that we live in, our camper, is in Indiana right now.
So if you're watching this, do not buy a Chevy. I don't recommend it.
So the guy in Loveland told me, he said, we have 15,000 plus dealerships that are having the same problem. And if they're telling you 7 cars, just imagine that. 15,000 dealerships needs at least 7 valve bodies.
Hey guys, so we made it back pretty late last night. Not really late, but we made it late and woke up about 4:30 this morning and started getting ready for the day. But we're heading to the dealership to see what's going on. I mean, the check engine light's gone. Everything's, I don't know. We need to get it figured out because this is our only trusted dealership. We're not too fond of other dealerships, I guess. They really don't hold up to their...
Well, this was our fear when we left, is dealerships only care about the customers that buy vehicles from them.
you know. And so we bought the extended warranty. We have everything extra that we could potentially.
Well, we brought it up during the Chevy warranty too, so it should be covered by Chevy too.
Yep, and so we're trying to get it figured out. So come along with us today, so to see what goes on and see what they do. Yeah. But until then, like, subscribe, show our friends, and wait, you guys are going with us? Don't leave. Stay here. Hit that follow button. Watch the whole video, because yeah, you don't want to miss out. And if you are planning on buying a new 2024 or something, or 2025, yeah, you might want to watch this. So hit that follow button.
You know you're back on base when?
If you're on base and you hear that, don't
be retreat and taps.
Don't be that guy that runs into a building or
We've seen that.
We've seen that one too many times already. And I mean, you serve the country. You gotta be proud. And yeah, definitely. I mean, especially if you're in the service. I never served, so I don't know, but you gotta respect it. You know, there's a lot of people that don't, and yeah, you see what's going on in the world. So,
all right, we're gonna do it. Meet with me and talk, because our day has gotten so much better. So basically, they're saying now that if it's the transmission, it's gonna take a year to get a new transmission for our truck because it's backordered.
Hey, mommy. Hey, that's supposed to be nice.
What is that?
Gotta love it.
We have to be back in Indiana in like
a week, 4 days,
7-8 days. But yeah, joyful. It's hot, Papa. Careful. I told you it's hot. What, hold your burrito?
For 1 second, please.
So yeah, that's the fun situation we're going through. Didn't really want to give us a rental car because we are past the manufacturer warranty, but we brought this issue up already twice, like once or twice. It's documented. It was brought up on our warranty, so should be fun. So exciting. We've owned a white Suburban, a red Suburban, and now his 3500 truck, Chevy 3500 Silverado, and all 3 transmissions. The white one's transmission went out at 100,000. The red one, I think we were at
30.
30 and it started acting weird, shifting weird. And I thought it was Houston's foot, and now come to find out the truck's doing the same thing. So let's hope it's a solenoid.
You could tell I'm a little frustrated. I'm not really.
Let's hope it's a solenoid, but if it's really the truck, a year for a transmission. So I said, so if it's a year for transmission, what are you guys gonna do? Well, I guess we got a big problem on our hands. I said, we don't have a big problem. The dealership has a big problem. The service advisor didn't like it. I wasn't trying to be like loud or rude. I was just, I have to put my dog down on Monday. Today is Friday. And now we might be out a year for our truck.
What would you guys do? Drop a comment down below. Hit that follow button. But until then, keep on watching.
I swear, we're really not over exaggerating our luck or whatever. Maybe we need to go to church or something. I don't know. I do not know. All right. That's the end of our talk with me eat. But yeah. I mean, eat with me talk. We're both very frustrated. It's like information overload. It's either like our life is really boring or our life is very very crazy.
Well, like Olivia said,
there's no in between.
Put the dog down. And
we have to put the dog down on Monday.
our camper is in Indiana.
Our camper is in Indiana.
We're in Wyoming. And now the truck's in Wyoming, waiting for a new transmission or something.
Yeah. So come with us because this should be fun. Let's pray it's a solenoid. Hey guys.
Hey guys.
So today is the day that we had to put our dog down. She was just getting really bad to where she couldn't hold her bladder, and it was better. It was more humane for her to just.
Her hips were going bad.
She was a good dog. It sucks. I had her since I was 16 years old, so for 15 years I've had her. It was really hard on our daughter. So before that, we went to the dealership, and they were giving Houston a whole bunch of crap. I've been in contact with the GM corporate office, and that's supposed to like expedite the part, hopefully, or get our truck fixed, or get a new truck. So I called today, and they submitted a complaint against the dealership, and they also escalated our claim. So hopefully we can get the part. They said it's ordered. It doesn't say back ordered at this time, so if they get the part, me and Houston kind of both agreed we're probably going to take our business elsewhere. It's not anything on the business. It's just our own personal experience. We just do not want to deal with that anymore. It's a $70,000, $80,000 vehicle, and you want it fixed, and they get attitudes and are rude. It's just not, I just don't want to be there anymore, and that's my choice as a customer. So
yeah, I mean, today's pretty tough.
Yeah.
It just can't get any worse, you know. So we're gonna go on a little adventure and get some good food. And
yeah. Carter's been begging for pho, so.
And we haven't had fun about 6 months, 7 months now.
There's this place over here that we like to go to in Fort Collins. I was able to get an advisor through GM. He was actually really cool. I told him our situation. Our house is in Indiana right now, and we full-time live in an RV. And so he was sympathetic, and he said he's gonna try to get it escalated and get us a response within a week so that we know what we need to do. So hopefully we can get that done, and yeah.
So we got to figure out how to get our camper here, I guess, too, because yeah, that week is coming.
So yeah, so come along with us and see how this goes. So we have another update. Yesterday, after we put our dog down, Houston called a dealership, or not a dealership, it's like a 4x4, like they work kind of on these vehicles. We called them, and they said call the local GM dealership. So I called them, and I asked them, do you have a valve body for a 2024 Chevy Silverado? And he laughed at me. He said, huh, I have 5 to 7 vehicles right now that need one of those. He said, we're at least 2 to 3 months out. And so I'm like, all right. So we went about our day, and so today I called a Fort Collins dealership, and they said, the same thing that they have a crap ton of vehicles right now, GMC wide or Chevy wide. So then me and Houston are like, all right, well, I'll call the dealership in Loveland. So we called a dealership in Loveland. Those people were freaking awesome. They were super respectful, super nice. They got me over to the parts tech, and he said, he ran our VIN, and he said, well, I have about 6 to 7 on special order for vehicles that we have here. I said, so what years are you guys looking at? Because we think it's 2020 to 2024. He said any vehicle from 2015 to 2025 is having this issue. So GMC and Chevy wide, it's 2025 to 2020. Sorry, 2015 to 2025. So yeah, that's like 10 years of vehicles that are, and I'm just so shocked that they don't have a dang what's it called, a recall. Why don't they have a recall for this? Like, oh, it's so crazy, and it's very stressful. So that dealership, the parts guy, he was cool, and he pulled up like vehicles. He's like, so he pulled up all the vehicles that he ordered parts for, and he's like, well, I have one here that I got in 2 weeks, and I have one here that I got in 2 months. So it could be anywhere from 2 weeks to 2 months. He said that we could transfer our vehicle over there, but that's what they're looking at. And Houston's over Chevy. He just wants to go to a Ram now.
Give me a comments.
He said that Rams still have issues, but nothing like this. I just think it's so freaking mind-boggling that like from 2015 to 2025, this is a problem, and you still haven't done anything to like let consumers know. It's like almost like a hush-hush thing that they're doing to just like, so people don't freak out and not buy Chevys.
So if you're watching this, do not buy a Chevy. I don't recommend it. Unless
you know that there's a new part on it.
Yeah.
I would make sure you have the paperwork that shows they changed out the freaking valve body. If they don't, I wouldn't buy the vehicle.
Especially if you're not willing to be out of vehicle
for
a few months.
6 months.
Or a year.
Or a year. Okay, so the guy in Loveland told me, he said, we have 15,000 plus dealerships that are having the same problem. And if they're telling you 7 cars, just imagine that. 15,000 dealerships needs at least 7 valve bodies. Stupidest crap in the world. Dumb. When you have a brand new freaking vehicle. But yeah, so that's the update from yesterday and today. So we'll see how this goes. Still haven't gotten a call back from GMC corporate. They were supposed to call me back within 24 to 48 hours, and that was Thursday, and it is now Tuesday, and I haven't gotten a call back from them. So that's what, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So that's 7 days. If you give them business days, that's still 5. So yeah.
So what is really Chevy doing? What is GM really doing?
Scrambling because everybody's in this boat and they can't help everyone. So it's so freaking frustrating. It's like we're stuck, and like we don't hate Wyoming, but it's like we want to live the full-time life with our kids, and it's like, who wants to be stuck for 2 to 3 months waiting for a part? Not even like, what are we gonna do? Is GM gonna provide us a rental car that whole time? We don't even have that answer because they won't call us back. They keep forwarding me to my advisor at the GM, at the corporate GM. They keep forwarding me to the advisor, but then have no explanation to, oh, well, you're just gonna have to leave her a message. Oh, you're just gonna have to wait till she calls back. Dude, our camper, our home that we live in, our camper is in Indiana right now.
Be done on Friday.
So our only other option is to accept what Forest River said, and to have our camper...
To trust them, really. Is to trust...
Yeah, we're going to have to trust Forest River and have our camper hot-shotted to Wyoming in order to have it, because, I mean, it's better to spend $15 a night than $40 a night that we are spending in this cabin, spend $15 and have our home. So it just freaking sucks. It just sucks all the way around. What would you guys do in this situation? What would you do? Well, okay, Houston's idea is to trade it in, which it is an option. We could trade it in, but here, and now it's on the freaking VIN that has a messed up valve body.
I don't think it's on there, but
they ordered the part, so it's probably on there.
What would you guys do? I'm just curious what you guys would do in a situation like this.
And then we'll have to come up with another down payment and all this stuff when we just did this.
Down payment,
we just did this 10 months ago. We literally just did this 10 months ago. 10 months ago, and then we got a camper 2 months later. So, and when people think it's, I hate the big time YouTubers that have been doing it for a long time and they make crap loads of money, so they make it sound like rainbows and butterflies. Yeah, because they could literally just like order the aftermarket part and have it put on. Well, okay, so I'm gonna be out $2,000 to order an aftermarket part.
There's not even an aftermarket part currently.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I looked for one and I thought there was one. There's not.
So that's not an option. There's not an aftermarket part, but yeah. So it's not all peaches, rainbows, butterflies, and yeah, rainbows and butterflies. I guess we're living that right now. It's fun.
Stressed me out, really.
Houston's really frustrated, and I get why he is. It's just dumb. The whole thing is just not fun. All right, thank you guys. We'll check in on you guys in the next update, which should be today if GM calls us back, but knowing the 5 days that I've waited for them to call me back, who knows?
Till then, like, subscribe. Wow.